You tired of seeing the same results and struggles in your life, in your career, in your business, despite your best efforts? Does your life feel stuck, feel chaotic, and even at some point, does your life feel directionless or purposeless? Have you ever asked yourself, why do some people thrive at what they do in life in general? And why do some people remain stagnant? This is one of the most important questions that I seek to answer in life. Why is it that some people do so well? And why is it that some people literally struggle and remain stagnant despite their best efforts? Your destiny is always going through a hidden battle, but you can be victorious in this battle because the plan of God and the intentions of God regarding your life and your destiny is for you to be victorious. In this video, I will show you 5 insights that if you change from this very moment, you will literally change the rest of your life. And before I show you the 5 insights, let me share with you a couple of thoughts. Your head and your soul cannot be full of garbage, and you expect your life to be full of glory. Let me say it again. Your head and your soul cannot be full of garbage, and you expect to live a life of glory. It is critical to understand that what you hear is always shaping your life. Let me tell you something. What you heard before watching this video shaped your life. And what you are hearing right now is shaping your life. And what you will hear after this video is also shaping your life. The soil of your mind determines the harvest of your life. Your mind is a soil. The soil of your mind determines the harvest of your life. You see, I grew up in a village. I grew up in the farm. And just as a farmer cannot sow wheat and expect to harvest wheat, what you allow into your mind will manifest into every area of your life. One of the most important things you can do on a daily basis is to intentionally plant seeds of faith, of wisdom, of vision, of purpose through the right counsel, through the right content like this, and even through the Word of God. Let me share with you a fact. The battle for your destiny is fought in the mind. The battlefield of life is in the mind. The battlefield of the works of your hands, your business, your career is in the mind. We can see this in the encounter that David had with Goliath. You can read that in 1 Samuel chapter 17. You see, David's victory began when he refused to let fear or discouragement that was coming from Goliath to shape his thinking. Go read that story. You will notice that the most biggest primary way that Goliath was able to attack the army was through his words. He was literally shaping their thinking through his words because he knew that as long as they are defeated in their thinking, they can never be able to defeat me with their hands. There are things that you hear that shape your thinking into discouragement, into fear, and into failure. Like David, understand this, like David, you and I must come to a place where we daily silence the negative voices and amplify the voice of faith and the voice of wisdom to overcome every challenge in life and destiny. Your words mirror your thoughts, and your thoughts create your reality. How? Because your thoughts determines the quality of actions that you take in career and business. Your words are a reflection of your internal thought life. If I sit around somebody for a few minutes, and even if they don't talk, the way they move their body and the way they react to situations without saying anything, I can anticipate the quality of their thought life, the quality of their internal discourse. Because it is important to understand that your words have creative power. And you need to ensure that you use your words to build your life and not to destroy your life. Get this. Words are spiritual. Words are spiritual. Every single word that you speak is spiritual. And either your words are spiritual in terms of, the kingdom of God or in terms of the kingdom of darkness. Nobody is neutral. Every word that you speak, every word, your words are spiritual. That is why what you meditate on in your mind, because your mind speaks words, just that they are not vocal. What you meditate on in your mind shapes your spiritual identity and your physical identity. And that is why purpose thrives in purity of mind. Hear me and hear me very well. This is one thing I wish many people understand. Purpose, great visions, thrives in purity of mind. A mind free of garbage is a fertile ground for creativity, for vision, for direction, and for growth. When your thoughts are clean, you can be able to discern even the purpose of God for your life clearly. When your thoughts are clean, you can act in confidence and boldness. When your thoughts are clean, you can tap into your creativity and create value and monetize that value and solve problems and make money from that solution. That is why I will admonish you and challenge you. Be the gatekeeper of your mind and your spirit. One of the enemy's primary entry points into your life, into my life, is through unchecked thoughts. That is why you have to be vigilant about what you allow into your mind through either media, relationships, environment. One of the most important spiritual disciplines that you can practice is the ability to reject any thoughts that comes into your life to diminish your capacity to manifest your destiny and your purpose. It is critical. That's why from experience, from my life, from coaching successful people, I have come to the conclusion that until you change insights, things that come into you as insight, you cannot change your outside. And I have over 10 insights that when you change, you can literally change the rest of your life. And I will share with you 5. And I guarantee you, and I want to challenge you, if you are in the place of struggle right now, pick these 5. Make a decision that you will execute what you hear. And when we met next time, or you will literally send me an email a few months from now, few years from now, and tell me my life literally changed when I understood this and I started implementing it. 5 insights that if you change, your life will begin to change almost immediately. Number 1, insight into your core values. Insight into core values. Understand this. Your values drive your actions. Many people do not have the right insight about their values. Remember, you can only change your manifestation on the outside when you change the insights. Your values drive your actions. Identify what truly matters to you and let your decisions reflect those priorities. I always challenge people. If you had only 3 things to do, 3 things that matter to you for the rest of your life, you will not do anything else. What will those 3 things be? Write them down. Write them down. It sounds like a simple question, but it is very difficult to answer. But if you are able to get your 3 things, challenge yourself that from today, every decision that you make in your life and destiny will reflect those 3 priorities. Because authentic change, hear me, authentic change in career and business, authentic change in destiny manifestation begins when external actions align with internal convictions. I want to ask you a question. In the last 12 months, can you categorically tell yourself or agree with yourself that every action that you took, or 80% of the actions that you took, align with your internal conviction? Do you even know your internal conviction? Number two, insight into purpose. Insight into purpose. Purpose fuels persistence. Let me tell you something. If you see somebody who is very persistent despite challenges, difficulties, and failure, there is one thing that they have insight about that many people do not have. It is called insight into purpose. Take time to define the why behind your goals. Take time to define the why, the purpose behind every action you intend to take for the rest of your life. Because when your vision has clarity, your external steps or action will gain unstoppable momentum and advancement. Number three, insight into emotional triggers. Many people miss out on this particular insight. Insight into emotional triggers. As human beings, we all have emotional triggers. I have mine, you have yours. And your emotional triggers, if not managed or checked, can destroy your destiny. Get this. Emotions can guide you into destiny, or emotions can lead you away from destiny. By understanding what triggers your emotions, what triggers your reactions, you train yourself to gain control over the decisions that you can make out of the wrong emotions that will negatively affect you. The challenge and the encouragement for you is to grow in emotional intelligence, grow in your ability to master your emotions, and even train yourself to master how to react or behave when another person behaves to you the wrong way. Because emotional intelligence is your ability to manage your emotions and the emotions of others. Hear this. Master your emotions and master your life. Master your emotions and master your destiny. I'm sure you're being challenged and you're learning something critical so far. Let's look at the last two. Number four, insight into personal growth patterns. This is one of those insights that I have used them with my clients and I have seen tremendous testimonies and change in their lives. Insights into your personal growth patterns. Your ability, understand this, your ability to recognize how you evolve over time is important. For me, I know how I evolve over time. I know patterns and routines that when I want to grow and advance in knowledge and the work I do, I know the patterns to follow. Do you know how to evolve over time? Because anybody who is not growing or anybody who does not understand how to evolve will never be able to manifest their destiny at the highest level. Because as long as the society, as long as technology, the economy, industries, nations, continents are changing and advancing, people who know how to evolve their growth patterns will always be ahead of time. Growth is not linear, but every setback holds a lesson. You see, in your growth journey, you're going to face setbacks and challenges. But somebody with a growth mindset will turn every setback and a challenge into a lesson to do better and to advance their life further. Learn to see patterns in challenges. Learn to understand how you grow as a person. Learn to challenge yourself and learn how to guide yourself into your next level of breakthrough. Oh, yes. For Christians, many a times they pray for breakthrough from God. But for breakthrough to happen, there is the responsibility of God and there is your responsibility. You have the responsibility to follow your personal growth patterns and guide yourself into your next breakthrough. Number five, insights into relationships. Very important. The people around you shape your thinking and your outcomes. Let me tell you something. The way you think right now, your present outcomes right now, the people you call family and friends and the people you listen to contributed greatly to where you are right now. The people around you, the people you constantly see and listen shape your thinking and your outcomes. Take the time and evaluate your inner cycle. Is your inner cycle advancing you or keeping you stagnant? Are they lifting you or holding you back? because your relationships reflect the person you're becoming. Do you want to know who you'll become in the next 2 years? Check your present closest friends. Check the people you listen to often. That is the prophecy of your 2 years, of your next 5 years, because your relationships reflect the person you are becoming. Let me give you a bonus insight. I said five, but let me give you the seed one. Insights into habits and routines. Insights into your habits and your routines. You see, your habits shape your identity. Your habits will shape your outcome. One of the best things you can do is to establish the right habits and routines. I always say that everybody in this world, they either have destiny enhancing habits or destiny destroying habits. Look at their daily habits. Are they enhancing your destiny or destroying your destiny? You have to make the decision right now to audit your daily routines to ensure they are aligned with the future you're building or the future that you desire. If I stay with somebody for 3 days, I can literally guess their future in the next 5 years or 10 years if they don't change. Because your present habits will determine the future that you're building. And here's one thing about habits and routine. Small, consistent changes will always lead to exponential results. Let's say you don't have the habit of reading the right books right now. You can challenge yourself that in the next 30 days, you will read just 10 minutes or even 5 minutes of something relevant and productive consistently for 30 days, 10 minutes. That's 300 minutes of reading. That would contribute a lot to the quality of your mindset and to the quality of your thinking. Change the insights into your routines and into your habits. To expect glory, your thoughts must align with God's truth about your life. Your words must be filled with faith and wisdom, and your actions must be intentional. Clean your mind, elevate your insight as you have heard, and let the light of God guide you into a life full of impact, abundance, and greatness. Keep building. Cheers.